Create an adventure game from scratch in GDevelop, Episode 3. Welcome back. In this episode, we'll make our adventure game feel much more alive. We'll create a new interaction where the dog automatically stops to sniff the ground, organize our game logic with event groups, improve the look of our background, and animate the clouds to bring our world to life. Let's get started. Let's give our dog a brand new animation. Double-click the dog, click Add an Animation. Import all the frames from the Dog Sniffing folder. You can download all the assets used in this tutorial for free from my website. Rename the animation to Dog Sniffing. Click Apply. Creating a trigger object. Now we'll create an invisible trigger that tells the dog where to stop and sniff. Create a new object. Choose Sprite. Click Create with Pixel. Fill the background with white so it matches the dog's color. Draw a simple S. This object will represent our sniffing trigger. Name it C/sniffing. Click Apply. Turn the Guides layer back on. Make it the active layer. Drag the trigger into the scene where you want the dog to stop and sniff. Let's also place some grass around the area to make it look more natural. If you accidentally place an object on the wrong layer, don't worry, you can always change its layer later in the Properties panel. When you're finished, hide the Guides layer again. Organizing our events. Open Scene Events. Right-click and choose Add Event Group. Event groups help organize your events, making larger projects much easier to manage. Rename the group Dog Control. Move all of the dog's movement events into this group. Now create another event group. Name it Dog Collision. Inside Dog Collision, create a new event. Choose the dog. Add a collision condition. Then choose C/sniffing. Click OK. Now add another condition. Search for Trigger Once while true. This condition runs the event only once when the collision first happens, instead of repeating every frame. Now add an action. Choose the dog, search for Animation by Name. Select Dog Sniffing. Now add another action. Search for Activate or Deactivate a behavior. Select the Platformer character behavior. Set it to No. This temporarily disables movement while the dog is sniffing. Press Preview. The dog stops, but the animation doesn't change. It also keeps turning left and right. Why? Because our movement events are still changing the dog's animations every frame. Let's fix that. Go back to Scene Events. Inside the Dog Control group, find the events that control the idle and walk animations. Add a new condition to each of those events. Search for Animation by Name. Choose Dog Sniffing. Now click Invert Condition. This means those events will only run when the dog is not playing the sniffing animation. Copy this condition into the other movement events as well. Press Preview. Perfect. Now the dog reaches the trigger, stops moving, and starts sniffing. But there's one last problem. The dog never starts walking again. Let's fix that. Go back to Dog Collision. Create a new event. Add a condition. Search for Animation by name. Choose Dog Sniffing. Now add another condition. Search for Animation Finished. This checks whether the sniffing animation has completed. Now, copy the Animation by Name action from the previous event. Change the animation to Dog Idle. Finally, copy the Activate or Deactivate behavior action. This time, change the value from No to Yes.
Perfect. Now the dog reaches the trigger, sniffs the ground, returns to the idle animation, and can continue exploring. Now let's make our world look even better. Hide every layer except the background layer. Select the cloud object. Click Effects. Effects allow you to change the appearance of an object without editing the original image. Click Add Effect. Under Type, scroll to Adjustment. Choose Brightness. Set the value to 2. Click Apply. Now open the cloud's properties. Change the opacity to 80%. The clouds now look softer and blend much better into the sky. Now let's make the background feel alive. Open Scene Events. Create a new event. Leave the conditions empty. An event without conditions runs continuously while the game is running. Now click Add Action. Choose the cloud object. Search for Image X Offset. Set the value to add -10 times TimeDelta. Here's a quick explanation. TimeDelta keeps movement smooth and consistent on every computer, regardless of the frame rate. Move this event to the top of your event sheet. Now press Preview. Perfect. The clouds slowly move across the sky, making the world feel much more dynamic and alive. Great work! Our dog can now interact with the environment by automatically stopping to sniff interesting locations. We've also organized our events, improved the background, and added moving clouds to create a much more immersive world. In the next episode, we'll continue adding more interactions and bringing our adventure game to life, one step at a time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in episode 4.